Championship season 2019-20, the longest in history, full of drama aplenty. In the hazy days of August 12 months ago, the season began. There'd be highs, there'd be lows. Huddersfield, Fulham and Cardiff joined from the elite, while Luton, Barnsley and Charlton tried to find their feet. The Hatters 3, Middlesbrough 3, the new season started now, Woodgate with a better debut than his one at the Bernabeu. One win in 7 months meant Jan Suat won the sack race. The Cowley brothers came in to save the Terriers some face. The Swans and the Addicts roared out of the blocks, while Stoke with 2 points were a laughing stock. October saw the managerial merry-go-round in full swing, Stendhal out at Barnsley and Gomez gone at Reading. Neil Harris left Millwall after 4 years at the Den. Nathan Jones was sacked by Stoke, but he'd be back again. Cardiff fans were left embarrassed as Warnock left and in came Harris. He's the wrong man for the job, not who I would have picked. Little did they know he would get them top 6. Side Ben Rama and Ollie Watkins was starting to gel as Luton found when they were taken to hell. As the festive season began, West Brom led the way, Diangana and Pereira making teams pay. Christmas Day saw Wigan Athletic in last, Sheffield Wednesday in third, Hull having a blast. A Christmas cracker kept Bielsa's dreams alive, Birmingham City 4, Leeds United 5. The January transfer window made fans and owners stress. Kamil Grzycki and Jared Bowen left Hull in a mess. Michael Hector joined Fulham and would become key, and Derby County signed some bloke called Wayne Rooney. Valentine's Day saw Hull and Swansea go at it. The hosts got a point, they just couldn't hack it. It would be a scarce point for Grant McCann's side, as in 2020 they were not Dr. Jekyll but Mr. Hyde. With West Brom and Leeds striding clear at the top, it all ground to a halt as football just stopped. A deadly disease had arrived on our shores, the turnstiles stopped clicking, there was no applause. We sat inside hoping the pandemic would pass, desperate to see our stars back out on the grass. Instead, the NHS received all of our praise, and then football returned after 104 days. It was the longest wait, it felt like forever. We weren't allowed in, but we were still all together, watching via video link, cardboard cutouts in the crowd. We may have been at home, but we celebrated loud. The grounds fell silent, no murmur or chatter, but one thing was clear: Black Lives Matter. The football was back and Leeds went full throttle. They returned better than ever, they showed they had bottle. It was West Brom who faltered as Brentford won 8 in a row. That electric front three, this was the BMW show. The bottom 3 kept fighting, they would just not lie down. Gerhard Struber's Barnsley, Nathan Jones Luton Town. But the season was soured by Wigan's 12-point deduction. Gambling owners simply intent on destruction. Just what is the purpose of the fit and proper persons test? The Football League stood by as they got into this mess. An 8-0 win over Hull, a hat-trick from Kieran Dowell. Paul Cook's men refused to throw in the towel. In this league, final day drama is the norm, but 2020 provided us with the perfect storm, as Barnsley and Brentford both needed the win. In the 91st minute, Adur put the ball in. Another great escape happened at Kenilworth Road. Anything is possible, as Nathan Jones showed. For Hull, Charlton and Wigan, it was the end of the line. 3 clubs with bad owners should be the headline. The playoffs was settled, we'd seen everything. Besides, Forest just needed to avoid a 6-goal swing. It couldn't possibly happen, they were only playing Stoke. But hold on. Was this some sort of joke? Swansea kept scoring, Routledge rolled back the years. Meanwhile, Forest imploded, Lamucci close to tears. The top 6 decided, but only one would win promotion. The playoffs were here, a roller coaster of emotion. Ayew missed a penalty, and with Rico Henry's red, did Swansea miss their chance to put this tie to bed? Over in the capital, it was plain sailing for the Whites. Another Cabano free kick made it 2-0 on the night. We said a sad goodbye to Griffin Park as Brentford turned it around. Watkins scored the final goal on this old historic ground. Fulham edged past Cardiff to set up a final full of drama, but who would come out on top? Kearney or Ben Rama? It was not a thrilling final, but both teams fought like lions. However, the unlikely hero came in the shape of Joe Bryan. One clever free kick and one lung-busting run. He was born in Bristol, but he's now Fulham's prodigal son. Scott Parker had done it, he'd secured promotion, and on the Wembley turf out came his emotion. In the strangest of circumstance, blighted by fatigue, Fulham were back in the Premier League. Football was over, but another club was shocked. Sheffield Wednesday will have 12 points docked. With lessons learned, it's time to look to next season. We must look ahead with greater reason to protect our famous clubs from falling to their knees. To the EFL, no more points deductions, please. Make sure the owners have the fans' best interests at heart. The fans of Charlton, Wigan and Hull deserve that for a start.